And after Adamawa, Rivers says one state all eyes are on as we await the month of April, and that's from INEC and also the courts. However, in the state, several protests have taken place, the latest from women supporters of the All Progressives Congress on the one hand and the People's Democratic Party on another. They are protesting what they call a disturbing situation regarding the collation process in the election in Rivers State. Our correspondent, Emmanuel Ere, has more.
Women dressed in black took to the streets of Port Harcourt, Rivers State, to protest what they say is a disturbing situation regarding collation process in the election in Rivers State. And they march carrying placards and singing songs on the way to the office of the Independent National Electoral Commission in the state capital as some drama is seen.
The whole state in Nigeria, election has been concluded and done. Only Rivers State. What have we done? What have we done? Every time is Rivers State. Every time is Rivers State. This time around, we will take our destiny into our hands. And we have spoken, and so shall it be.
We want to assure you once again that all our activities here are not geared towards the interests of any person or party, but for achieving the interests of all the electorates in bringing out who they voted for.
Women, this time in white tops, also take to the streets in another part of town, calling for the release of the election results. And singing solidarity songs and carrying placards with what they say are their demands. The march to the office of the DSS and the Rivers State Police Command.
We have suffered enough. Let our results be declared. Is that not so? We want our results. We don't want more killing. We don't want more delay. Rivers State is in coma without the result. We want to come alive again.
I want to assure you that all your messages will be passed across to the Commissioner of Police, and appropriate actions will be taken where necessary.
For now, the protests may not have changed anything much as the INEC gets set for the collation and declaration of results from April 2nd to the 5th. Emmanuel Ere, Channels Television News.
In a swift reaction to the ongoing political tension in Rivers State, the Rivers State government is placing a ban on all protests and rallies in the state with immediate effect to further notice. In a statement issued by the State Commissioner of Information, Mr. Emeka Oka, the governor of Rivers State has also directed security agencies to enforce the ban in the interest of public peace and order. But that's not all. The All Progressives Congress in Rivers State, they have rejected the ban by the Rivers State government. The APC, in a statement issued by the Rivers State APC Publicity Secretary, Mr. Chris Feinbone, argues that the protest is part of the inalienable rights of every citizen recognized by law. It further states that he wondered why Governor Wike would fritter government's Commonwealth to sponsor a protest and in another breath, within less than 24 hours, be placing a ban on protests. Elsewhere, the Executive Director of the Kuka Center and the head of the Peace Committee Secretariat is asking for reforms in the nation's electoral umpire to enable it conduct better elections for the country. He made this known at an interview with Channels Television after a roundtable discussion held at the Kuka Center in Abuja on lessons learned from the elections and how the process can be improved. He's asked that some responsibilities of INEC be outsourced to reduce the load on the Commission.
One of the biggest issues is the legal challenges INEC itself faces. Right before the elections, there were court cases. INEC was downed with serious court cases. So was INEC going to prepare the elections or constantly go to court, to defend itself? And you can actually see that. Just take a typical example in Adamawa State. One of the political parties claimed to have alleged to have been excluded because their logo was not included. Now, why didn't that political party raise this issue right from the beginning, even before people went to polls? But he waited. During the elections, he didn't say anything until there was a rerun, and then suddenly rushed to court. So I think INEC in itself cannot and may not be able to answer all the questions. The reform of INEC will be important and will be necessary in order to fragment that work and probably get some agencies to do some of the things, or set of other commissions that can help INEC. But for INEC to oversee this from the beginning to the end, including even contracts, I don't think that these challenges will easily go away. In certain stages, yes, we cannot say in some aspects the peace committee accord was completely adhered to. If you look at the rhetoric, some of the comments that were made.
Nigeria's Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment on the next level agenda. At the 11th Bola Tinubu colloquium, the Vice President explained that the next level agenda will put the nation on the track in the path of progress. Professor Osinbajo further urged all Nigerians to join in the next level agenda, which he described as a program for everyone.
That was the first day. So the next level promises to be exciting. It promises to be as challenging as possibly where we're coming from. But as the President has said repeatedly, we have no other focus, we have no other commitment but the progress of this country. And we will ensure that step by step we get to where it is that we promised the country that we're taking the country to. So I want to say to you all that the next level is for all of us. And I urge that all of us cooperate to take us to this next level.
And still to come on Lunchtime Politics, spokesperson to the Vice President on Media and Publicity joins us on the program to talk about the federal government's next level agenda. You stay with us.